expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. In transition. Allen with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Back to Allen. And he buries his first look.
A long, strong big. Allen doesn't mind absorbing a little contact.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The kick out to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Allen. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcements. But
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Now here's Van Vliet. Knocks it down from distance.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Takes a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Shoots over Siakam. Another shot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Van Vliet outside. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Garland. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Shot from 12. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Allen. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Allen. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
And so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the center position. Outside Garland, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevens. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and they pick up 2. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Sinks it from distance.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 3 assists in the game.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell from downtown. Here's Mobley. Here's Stevens. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Osman comes in for Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. And here's LeVert for three. Rebound by the Raptors. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Rubio passes to LeVert. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Out to Rubio. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. The three is up. 23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. Rubio with the rebound. Here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The shot by Rubio, no good. And Anunoby for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
17. Fans put their hands together and step loud for the JohnWick.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Malachi Flynn out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Porter in at the three. That's the five out there for the Raptors. Pass to Osman. Out to the wing. Here's Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Something that's never been called into question. Rubio's feel for the game.
Trent outside. Achiuwa with a screen on LeVert. Back to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Stevens. He can't get it to go. Achiuwa with some nice D. The Raptors shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Trent for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Right side, Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And again, no good by Toronto. Porter against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Trent. And here's the fast break from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
Fantastic. They're coming away with steals. Love seeing Gary Trent Jr. get after it on D.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Porter, the pass to Trent. There's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Trent's got 9.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Achua with a screen on Garland. Flynn. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Launches a 3. Achua with a rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Trent finds Achua. Back to Trent. And here's Achua. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. A nice shot by Mitchell. Give him 8.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Garland. Trent on the wing. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Trent's got 12 points here in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Garland. Mitchell against Trent. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, tipped away, and Young slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Garland for 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It has. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Really nice work. Hurdle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Garland for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. And the layup falls. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Garland from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. 3-pointer, VanVleet. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
From the arc. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with a screen on Garland. And here's VanVleet from the arc. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Garland for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Siakam with a screen on Mobley. VanVleet missing again. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Birtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Beyond the arc. Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Barnes with it. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And it's good for 2. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fred VanVleet.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Mobley finds Garland. Okoro on the wing, outside Mitchell. Looking to end the drought. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes, and he makes it on the layup.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Garland, no good. Now Anunoby. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense.
teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Van Vliet with it, and guarded by Capella. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here is Young, and he drives in. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Siakam pulls it in. Here's Toronto now. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Young against Van Vliet. From deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you a number of ways out of a number of sets. That's why they're so good. We just have to play the percentages and try to force them to take contested shots. Kevin, we'll see if they can accomplish that tonight. Back to you.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Murray kicks to Young. To end the run. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Here's Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 10.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here we go. Van Vliet looking around. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Misses from short range. The Hawks trail by 5. Collins wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
That's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now here's Murray. The 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Collins setting the pick for Young. Sinks the triple. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Toronto Raptors. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Anunoby. No good on the three. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Bay. Van Vliet against Young. Fires the three. Here's Collins. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Young. Kicks it out to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Van Vliet finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Siakam for 3. Bay pulls it in. Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Collins a screen on Anunoby. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Bay kicks to Bogdanovich. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
It's Young on the wing. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Pirtle against Capella. Capella sets a screen for Bay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Van Vliet with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. Trying to end the drought. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Collins setting the pick for Young. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Trent can't hit.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovic. Swiped it away. Trent against Bogdanovic. Porter passes to Trent. Good on the triple. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Young out there with Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Flynn in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Trent, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And finished off by Collins.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick-and-roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Achiuwa, rebound Atlanta. Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a per-minute basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Back to Flynn. And there's the drive. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And finish off by Collins.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Down low, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Out left to the wing. Murray outside. It's Collins with the drive. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot clock at 3. Deep 2 from Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bogdanovich. Murray left side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Murray. Pocket 6. Shoots the 3. Collins with another miss. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Trent goes in, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Flynn. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wide open look here for Murray. Atlanta again missing. Toronto trailing. Achua kicks to Porter. Raptors moving the ball around. A double clutch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he sinks the second. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Flynn the pass to Porter. Back to Flynn. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And that's a nice sign. Porter normally on the other end of the pass, but great awareness.
Murray finds Bogdanovich. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. They need this one. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Porter in the corner. Pass to Achua. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Porter. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got his first bucket of the night.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
To the middle. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Atlanta up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. And Young kicks to Murray. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Toronto grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Anunoby, good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Collins, a screen on Van Vliet. Young from deep three-point range. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Barnes looking around. Pass to Purdy. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Anunoby. That one misses. Murray with the defensive effort. Young against Van Vliet. Collins setting the pick for Young. Murray outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Over to the left wing. Collins finds Young. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Murray against Anunoby. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter. Off the left rim and out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Murray. It's Young on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. The 3. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Bertle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Collins passes to Young. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The 3 makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Here's Anunoby. Even in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Young dishes to Murray. Back to Young. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Takes it out to Siakam. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young pass to Collins. Young inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Collins. Young against Van Vliet. Young passes to Collins. Money!
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Siakam a screen on Young. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's stolen. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Off the inbound. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime, and we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle.
And an aggressive inside play there from VanVleet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
No problem knocking that one down. Young's got 27 points.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Young against VanVleet. Back to Pirtle. It's stolen by Capella. Murray right side. And he drops it in from the low post.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
VanVleet with it. Out guarded by Murray. And here is Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Connects from 3-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Young passes to Capella. Now Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Hurdle with a screen on Murray. Anunoby finds Purtle. Yes!
In these types of situations, this team turns to Purtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
The kick out to Young. Fades. It's Young on the wing. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
Now, what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 34.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for your Raptors.
Siakam hits them both. So the Hawks take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Garland, and a deep three from Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, it's hard to create spacing without the threes. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Capella sets a screen for Young. For three, Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
The drive by Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Murray with the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Garland, no good. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley, so they take the lead.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Mitchell, the shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And a deep three from Young, from beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 5 points so far.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Garland with the bucket.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Now here's Murray. Off target from outside. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Young from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. 8 points for him.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Over Collins. There's Garland. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Darius Garland.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Collins, a screen on Garland. Young's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside, and Okoro throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to Murray. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young from outside in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Murray driving inside.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Young outside, Murray outside. Pulls it up. Young finds Murray. Capella with a screen on Rubio. Great open look there. Young's got 14.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. That ties it up. Young's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Hawks.
Yeah, when Trey gets in a rhythm like this, he can bury you with shots. The defense needs to try something new.
Wade passes to LeVert. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Young, good.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss. getting a piece of. And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Over to the wing. Back to LeVert. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Murray for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Wade finds Rubio. Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Murray outside. Hunter with it. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Mitchell outside. To the right side. Here's Okoro. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Collins.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Young. He's got 21. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got 13 points in just this quarter. Allen kicks to Garland. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the. Thank you, David. And we'll.
The Hawks. 40.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the guard position.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Forrest passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Griffin. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Now Garland. 10 points for him. Mitchell right side. Mobley wide open. They get it back. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket for Mitchell.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Griffin's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
A three from Bogdanovich. Bay finds Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Three-pointer. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a three. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 11-point game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Garland kicks to Okoro. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Forrest passes to Griffin. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Back to Griffin. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. By himself. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, we talk about Donovan Mitchell as an exceptional two-way talent. No better example than right there.
Forrest passes to Okongwu. 59 seconds left in the third. Misses the chippy right there. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. The Hawks leading by 11. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. In the corner, it's Griffin. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. The pass to Forrest. And here's Bay. Okongwu with the screen for Bay. Shoots over Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. There's Garland. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Murray kicks to Young. Clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Darius Garland, his third.
So it's the Hawks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Young against Garland. Young dishes to Murray. And the three ball is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Pass to Capella. He dishes it to Murray. This one for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. For three, Mitchell hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Young outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron. It's stolen by Capella. Murray finds Collins. Back to Murray. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Murray outside. Drives to the hoop. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Murray's got 20 points.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. The wide open look here for Garland. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. To the wing right side. Now, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Young for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Mitchell in the corner. There's the pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Another shot. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Hunter, no one around him. Another three for Atlanta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Collins kicks to Murray. Again, the Hawks score.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which the...
courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's VanVleet. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one.
LeVert finds Garland. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. From deep, Mitchell. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barnes the screen. Anunoby on the wing. And Siakam with the slam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Over VanVleet. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right?
Did you see that?
Oh, I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And Siakam with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's VanVleet. Count the basket.
That's tough from VanVleet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Count it. VanVleet's got 6.
Slashing to the rim with confidence. Fred VanVleet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
And Siakam with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Picked by Pirtle. And Anunoby for 3. And he buries his first look.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good D by Mobley.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. That one drops for him.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Darius Garland, Jared Allen out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Mobley, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Mobley gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Garland, knocked loose. Siakam outside, into the lane, and Siakam with the slam!
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Mitchell with the slam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Anunoby for three. Mitchell grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. From behind the arc. Out to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw, no good. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Garland. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
The shot by Rubio, no good. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland taking 2.
He hits the second from the line. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Oh, sweet move. It's deflected.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
Here's Garland, and he drives in. Here's Lopez, and he buries his first look.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Pirtle, and the powerful one-handed slam.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Outside Garland. It's stolen by Barnes.
Team Wade takes first team foul.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Back to Van Vliet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And good whistle there.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Toronto Raptors, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 20. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Thaddeus Young out there with Achua. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position.
I mean, with those long strides, doesn't...
Okay. My goodness!
That is
cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, indeed. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. They swipe it. Pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on Garland. Knocks down the long J. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
LeVert outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Back to Flynn. The three ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And he sinks the second. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Flynn. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And he dunks it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Achiuwa with a screen. Trent for 3. Deflects the pass. Young, the pass to Trent. Back to Young. Over Garland. Uses the glass to drop it in.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor. This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme. Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Achiuwa inside. Check by Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Achiuwa gets the bucket. Achiuwa's got his first basket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Garland comes with the double team. Trent from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Trent's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Left side Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mobley outside. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Trent outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Porter, he got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Young. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Raptors lead by 20. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Mitchell finds Allen. Garland for 3. Achua with the rebound. Here's Trent. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Karis LeVert, Evan Mobley out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The shot by LeVert, no good. Toronto has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Van Vliet drives. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Mobley passes to LeVert. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Raptors on the break. And Anunoby gets it to go. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Fades away. And down it goes. 2 points. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Raptors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot won't fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Van Vliet against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. Siakam's got 24 points.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Inside. From 10 feet away. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Left side Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Here's Anunoby. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. And no good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Fred VanVleet.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The three is up. No luck on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Anunoby. And a two-handed jam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Outside Garland. Lays it up and banks it in.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young looking it over. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Siakam pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pass to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. And the layup's good off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Young pass to Collins. Murray outside. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Siakam sends a screen for Barnes. Back to Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about the challenge of this team, and he said those guys are really aware. They don't take bad shots or make mental errors. And that puts a lot of pressure on us to be just as efficient as they are. And we must value our possessions and match them shot for shot. Evan?
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooters.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Five to shoot. Collins kicks to Young. From downtown, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Hunter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Young finds Collins. Over Siakam. Shot by Collins, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Siakam, the shot misses. Collins with some nice D. Young fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Barnes screen on Collins. Siakam passes to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Collins setting the pick for Young, and stolen by Barnes. Anunoby, a good look. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Young way outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. For 3, Van Vliet fires the 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Young way outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Toronto ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Collins and Capella man the post positions. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Collins with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Capella kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. Van Vliet right side. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Young outside. From deep. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Stolen by Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Bay passes to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. The tray. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. For 3. Van Vliet with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist him up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Siakam's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich looking around. Passes to Young. Back to Bay. Pulls up. High post. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:32 left in the first half. Young finds Bay. From deep. Young, no good. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, Siakam. After the missed three from Trae Young.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Capella dishes to Bogdanovic. Capella kicks to Bay. Pocket four. On the pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Bogdanovic for three. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Raptors with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Young from deep three-point range. They could use a bucket. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 16 points.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bogdanovic finds Young. Back to Bogdanovic. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 4. And a chance now. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Otto Porter Jr. Young is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point. Drops in the tray. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
5 on the clock, and it's Murray with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Trent with it. He's picked up by Collins. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Inside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Bay passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovic. Collins dishes to Bogdanovic for the tie. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Trent with the wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Flynn misses. Murray scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray with the jam.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Raptors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he nails the third. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Collins. Murray outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter. And stolen by Murray. Out in his own on the break. Bay with it. Now guarded by Porter. Porter against Murray. Pass to Okongwu for the tie, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
That one drops. He ties it up. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
Flynn against Murray. Flynn kicks to Trent. And Young now, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Here's Achua. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Murray, the pass to Okongwu. Outside Collins. Murray left side. For the lead. Offensive rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. They shoot again. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Let's go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Flynn. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray outside. Puts it up. It's tipped. Fast break Toronto. Achua, the pass to Porter. Back to Achua. And that one drops for him.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Flynn the pass to Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Achua's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
In the corner, Bay with it. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, was peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. Murray dishes to Capella. Back to Murray. Collins up top. And Murray. Here we go.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And stolen by Siakam. 3-on-3. It's stolen by Capella. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Toronto leading by 5. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Collins, a screen on Anunoby. Young, no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Feeds to Pirtle. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Poke loose. Collins dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray outside. From outside the arc. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Collins. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Murray. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
1:39 left here in the 4th quarter. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 19 points.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Siakam outside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Fires from deep. Capella kicks to Hunter. Collins passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Atlanta.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Hawks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And a deep 3 from Young. The shot comes out, and Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Pirtle. Now Van Vliet on the wing, Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 7.
give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Siakam finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, here is Young. Can't connect from long distance. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's the first. That'll push the lead to double digits.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Brian Anderson. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the Cleveland starting five. We've got Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Allen in at the power forward position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From 17, they grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Young from long range. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hunter against Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got his second basket of the game. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Allen can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hunter finds Collins. Now here's Murray. Young, the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Garland, the pass to LeVert, fires from deep, stolen by Capella. Collins, left side. Tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Hunter passes to Murray. Collins with a screen on Garland. Murray's shot is good.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Murray passes to Hunter. Back to Murray. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. It seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Here's Garland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Outside Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Murray. Collins passes to Young. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Outside Young. Over to the left wing. Murray passes to Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 9 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
LeVert passes to Allen. Allen with a screen on Young. Mitchell, and he banks in the layup. He has 6.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Capella, screen on Garland. Outside Young. The 3. Pass to Murray. Over Garland. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers. Here's Young. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Young from long range gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 12.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Here's Mitchell. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
And a deep 3 from Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Garland. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Garland for 3. LeVert passes to Garland. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Garland's got 7.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland's silky from 3.
Young against Mitchell. A good look from Young. The offensive rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Mobley gets it to go.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Young way outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And that one's good. Mitchell. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Young missing again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. 1:11 left in the first half of this one. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Mitchell against Young to the inside, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. .51 seconds left to play in the first half. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Collins with a screen on Garland. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Garland for 3. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. That 3's off the mark. And here's Young. He's got 15. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers, 30. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Collins with a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 4, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Bay. Knocked away. It's stolen by Garland.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. And here's Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Garland on the drive.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Murray against Mitchell. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. For three. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers leading. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 14.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go, all alone. This one for three. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. And now a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Left side Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Collins, left side. Oh, rejected by Allen. And they're able to recover. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Murray for three. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich. They shoot again. Basket counts. He's got 10.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Garland against Bogdanovich. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's LeVert for three. Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 13 in the second half.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Collins a screen. Back to Bay. Over LeVert. Bay finds Collins. Bay with it. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Murray. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Collins. Outside Murray. Second chance shot. And the shot goes in. Murray's got 8 points.
Check out the nice high release on Murray's jump shot. He's obviously been working hard on his shooting.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Bay with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Let's go with a three. LeVert with a rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. With the drive. The rebound by the Hawks.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Bogdanovich from long range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 14. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Cleveland Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. We've got Sadiq Bey, Murray out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's John Collins, and it's a Kongwu in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Murray, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 16 points here in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for a Kongwu. Hunter comes in for Bey. And it's Young in for Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Young. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Lets the three fly, and the Hawks with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
And a deep three from Young, from beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 24 points.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
Pass to Mitchell. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Capella. Young against Mitchell. Fires from deep. And another three from Young. Young's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Pass to Mobley. Garland against Murray. Throws it up high. Here's Young. Now Collins. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Hunter finds Young. And here's Murray, guarded by Garland. Young from long range. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Mitchell. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
4-3. Offensive board. Outside Murray. Launches it. Capella, the pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Garland. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Sinks the tray. Young's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep on the brain.
Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Murray. Second chance effort. Bullseye! Mitchell's got 31 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
There's Young with the three. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Young. Allen inside. Collins defending. Mobley, a screen on Hunter. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Capella, the pass to Collins. There's Young with the three. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Back to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Down low. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And here's Collins for three. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. They played the Phillies. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.